Hello everybody, my name is Penguin, and today we're going to be playing some Goner. I have a couple things that I want to do today. We're going to start out with actually speedrunning the demo, which I have a whole route picked out, and I'll go over that in a second. And then we're going to get on to the March dev note, as well as some other gifts and goodies that they've been leading all over the place on their Discord, etc. If you're enjoying, make sure you subscribe, and let's get into it. Okay, so the speedrunning route, I'll explain it real quick before we start. Basically, you just start at the beginning. The time starts when you gain movement over the character, and we go through. One big rule is we have to activate every cutscene, meaning we have to activate the Rex in the cage, and then time will stop when the Rex bites down at us at the very end of the game. So, without further ado, let's hop into the actual speedrun, and I will put a timer up on the screen so you guys can see. Little side note, I'm recording this after I did all the speedruns. Ignore me whenever I'm talking about times, because I have no idea what I'm talking about, because I retimed every single speedrun after the fact. So, just take that into account, and enjoy. Okay, time has started. So I'm going to grab the torch, and we're going to go. So basically, the timer should be up on screen right now. You should be able to see that. And you can see the splits. Basically, first we have to go up here, get the whistle. We get parkour? No. Oh, we bounced at a weird angle too. Rex rumble? Yep, we got it. Okay. Let's go in here. We gotta. So there you see the stamina already gone. Rex coming. Hello? There we go. Okay. That still scares me a little bit, especially turning away from it. Okay. So let's grab this fire. Okay. The first split is when we burn the briar up ahead. And I've actually found it seems like it takes you actually save time when you wait for stamina to increase and you walk for a longer amount of time, because you gain speed the longer you run. So that first second we got 59.2 seconds. That's pretty good. I don't know what time is supposed to be like, but that seems quite good to me. Okay, so it's a lot of walking and then short paces of sprinting. You also use stamina while you're in the air, which is a little weird, but nothing that can really be helped. I don't think there's any way to stop that. Okay, and we're out in the canyon. Let's run, control, and sprint again. And this is the open world split right there. So 2 minutes and 2 seconds. Not bad. Okay. Let's run. I think that this is the right direction to get to the area where we go up to the temple. Or not to the temple, to the camp, where we get the key. Okay, the torch is out. Thank God. The fire is a little in your face. But without the fire, the torch is fine. Okay, let's run up here. Every once in a while I get a little lag spike, and I can't tell if that's the computer or just the demo. Not running optimally or something. Okay, and we run, and run, and run. Yeah, it's very easy to get stuck on stuff, I've noticed. So let's head in here. We're gonna grab the key. That's another split. I will have to re-record all these splits after the fact. But that's okay. Anything for the video, right? Okay. Down should be, yep, okay, triple jump. That is so far what I've discovered to be the optimal way down. So I think my best time so far was 4 minutes and 49 seconds. So we just have to do better than that, and we're at 4 minutes exactly right now. So I think we're gonna do okay. My hope is to get sub 3 minutes and 4 minutes and 40 seconds. I think that would be a good goal. Okay, we're at 4 minutes and 15 seconds. So honestly, we're probably gonna do it on this one. Resisting the urge to run is a huge. And in the key. Okay. So now it's just cutscene. I have no idea how long the cutscene is, but when the Rex chomps down, and time. 4 minutes and 38 seconds, 0.4 milliseconds. That's really good. Yeah, that was really good. So I'm gonna run this for a little bit, and when I get a new personal best, I'll let you guys know. Okay, let's try this again. I've been running for quite a while now. Occasionally I do better on my personal bests, but you know, it's just pick up the torch. Okay, already lost time there, but that's okay. Occasionally I do better. I actually got a 9-second bump on this part at one point, and then I always do that. Activate. Okay. Something I did discover though, if you go over this, it's much faster. Definitely a couple seconds increase. Okay. Torch is lit. I don't know how I saved so much time that one time. Okay, but we saved 4 seconds that time. So that's pretty good. Come on, stamina, you can do it. Okay, we don't need the torch anymore. It's gonna be very dark for you guys, but the fire is real annoying. Okay. And through kind of trial and error, by running this so many times, it is definitely dynamic out here. Sometimes it's thunderstorming, sometimes it's sunny. No, go under. Thank you. And time split. We're still saving 3 seconds. Not bad. This part is always the bane of my existence though, because there's so many different paths to take, and there could be any number of faster paths. Like there could be a section where you could just hit a rock at a weird angle and you go flying and get much farther than you would if you just ran that distance. So there's still a lot of optimization that I can do, and I will keep working on it. But yeah. Okay, the cave opening's over here. I always go the wrong way. Okay, we're saving 5 seconds right now though. So, not mad about that. It's actually very nice. Okay, and go. Jump, jump, jump. Good. Yeah, I've discovered that like triple jump there. Very, very good.
gets you very far ahead. The rocks are just almost invisible in the grass, though, which makes it just extremely difficult to go anywhere reliably unless you memorize where every single rock is, which I've sort of done. So I'm getting better. Nothing to complain about there. And hopefully that's enough. Yeah, that's more than enough. Okay. Ooh, we're gonna get under 4:30 here. Let's go, come on, come on, come on. Cutscene, please. Oh, just over 30. 4 minutes and 33 seconds. We saved 5.4 seconds. Not mad about that one. Okay, let's move on into the stuff that I have for you.
Next thing we're going to talk about is the March update for Goner. The devs gave us a nice little page filled with goodies and stuff to go over. So we're going to go down through that, basically just read through what they wrote. There's a lot of really neat stuff in here, so stay tuned. Okay, so the first kind of section is game mechanics. They give us a few little sneak peeks at stuff that they're going to implement into the game. And you guys can read through this yourselves, obviously pause the video, but essentially we're going to be able to drag bodies, we're going to be able to hide them in places, set up traps. It's a really cool system that they're designing, and one thing I would like to point out is that this sentence, as we develop the smell detection system, this can end up being very handy and open for creative setups sometimes. So smell detection meaning the dinosaurs being able to actually smell the carcass, so you can set up traps to maybe trap that dinosaur in an area and then kill it, or trap it so that you can get away. And obviously, as I say here, moving slower and dragging bodies will have a stamina and fatigue cost. So obviously a lot of effort to set up a trap with a dead body, but might be worth it. So you really just, it is a survival game, so you have to keep all of that in mind. In addition, if you don't want to drag the body, this is obviously a very early prototype, so obviously it doesn't look as polished as it will in the final game, but you can see that they're actually able to cut off pieces of the dead animal. So instead of having to drag the entire animal places, you could just cut off parts of it and then take that animal places that you need to go, which is a really cool idea, and a very dynamic thing that I haven't seen in a lot of survival games. Okay, another game mechanic that they talk about is tar pits. So obviously this is a thing that was around and is around. So they're very dangerous, and as you can see in the GIF down here, if, like, say you were being chased into the pit, all of a sudden you're very slowed down. There's probably a chance of dying in the tar pit if you go in too deep. And yeah, actually in the GIF right now, you can see in the background, there's actually animations for the deer that they were dragging around in the other GIFs that we just saw. So that's also a cool thing to see in the background there. A little sneak peek at that. You can also see here that the tar pits will be disguised, and obviously, again, early prototype. It'll probably look a little better than this. That doesn't look very disguised to me. It looks pretty obvious, but I'm sure it'll blend in more. And once you're in there, it's going to be really, really hard to get out, so don't fall in. But that's such a cool idea, and I would hope that there would be just like a rope swing mechanic, so maybe you can swing across the tar pit and trap the dinosaur that was chasing you inside the tar. Okay, next we have some of the biomes. As they say here, we have rocky coast, general forest, and grasslands, and they have about a square kilometer of map set up. So you can see the rocky coast here, very dreary landscape, probably around the edges of the island, obviously because it's a coast, that would make sense. Just a dreary place and probably not somewhere you want to live. However, it's probably pretty devoid of life, meaning that maybe if these are your first few days getting set up, the coast is the place for you, so you can avoid larger predators. Then you have general forest, which is actually what the demo seems like it takes place in. I know since the demo came out, they've been doing some stuff with the environment and changing how that'll work. And obviously this is an example of that. I mean, already here you can see it looks a lot more dynamic and polished than it does in the actual demo. So that's a really cool improvement. And this is definitely where the larger predators and the raptors will live, and at night, this place is going to look very, very scary. The last biome that they give to us is the grasslands. Here you can actually see a large selection of the dinosaurs that are in the game so far, and one that I didn't know was going to be in the game. You have Alamosaurus, the sauropods on the right. You have Triceratops on the left-turn half of the picture. And that's very cool that they have both of those. And top left, you can actually see a flying pterosaur that looks a lot like a Quetzalcoatlus, which I did not know was going to be in the game. So it's very cool to see that they have an idea for a flying creature. And I wonder if it'll hunt you or if it'll be kind of passive and maybe you can steal stuff from its nest or try and hunt it down. Very interesting to see what they'll do with that. And a very cool sneak peek. You can discover how you got onto the island, which is this wrecked ship. So, in addition, I covered this in the last video, but you can see some concept art. They reached their community goal, so they published this, the Leptoceratops. Again, a very cool creature, smaller version of a Triceratops, basically. Probably maybe like a pet or something. Pachycephalosaurus, which they actually go into some detail about it. A bipedal herbivore dinosaur with a temper. It can be as dangerous as a predator. It may not eat you, but it can crush all your bones with a single headbutt. And I think that's really cool, that there's dinosaurs that won't actively hunt you, but if you get in their way, you're done for. So there's a couple more things that they could have shown but didn't. We haven't seen a lot of things like sliding, climbing, and covering. We did see chopping trees a little bit. And we did see the general neutral animal AI in the back of that GIF in the back of the tar GIF. So if you want to go back to that, you can, just to see the deer hopping around in the background. But yeah, this was a really, really good post. There's a lot here. And I have just one or two more things to show you, so stay tuned. Okay, so the next clip is actually from their Twitter page, which you can see on the screen right now. And while I'm here, might as well plug my own Twitter page. At penguin_ham. Check me out there. Okay, so here's the GIF, and you can see that the main character is walking through the wilderness, and up stands a T-Rex from the undergrowth. I think that this is such a cool GIF. I mean, the fact that they're actually going to have creatures just sleeping in the world that you can stumble across their path, kind of terrifying, not gonna lie. Just, you're walking through the undergrowth in the Tyrannosaurus Rex, that's not a small creature, stands up in front of you, and you couldn't see it. Like, if you're looking at this GIF, you cannot see the T-Rex until it stands up. And that's such a cool thing to see. Because a lot of games, it's kind of obvious when there's stuff there, but the undergrowth is so, like, lush and full that you can't see anything past, like, I don't know, a couple feet. Which means that raptor attacks are also going to be pretty dangerous. In addition, on the Discord, one of the devs decided to post a sneak peek at what the T-Rex is going to be able to do. So I'll let that play real quick, and then we can have a little chat about it. Okay, so as you just saw, things can get pretty gory, but honestly a very cool feature that the T-Rex can literally just rip you in half and you look down and there are your insides. Obviously this was done in a test world, so there's not a lot going on in the background, and the T-Rex does go in and out of render. But just such a cool animation and really, really terrifying. It reminds me of the T-Rex in Jurassic Park, but I think, if I remember correctly, the dev on Discord said that they were trying not to make it exactly like that. So just a very, very cool GIF, and I wanted to show it to you guys. And with that, that is all I have for you today. I've been streaming a lot on my Twitch lately, so if you want to see content from other games that I play, like Inside and Starbound, you can hop on over there. I will be covering more Goner stuff as things come out, but obviously I gotta wait for devs to put out more stuff, so it may be a little bit. I did want to address only 17.2% of you who watch my videos are subscribed. So, if you did enjoy the video and you made it this far, don't forget to subscribe below. It's free, and maybe you just forgot, or maybe you're feeling really enticed by this video and you want to see more. You can also follow me on Twitch and stuff. Discord link is in the description below. Don't forget to join the Discord if you have any questions for me, or you want to, hang out, chat with some people who also like my videos. Right now we have an emote contest going on for Twitch, so if you want to get in on that, hop on the Discord. And without further ado, make sure you hit the like button and that notification bell, and I will see you all next time.